note from editing. Ordinarily, having one of these at the start would be, would portend not good things. But this is more of a just so you know type of thing. Ninja Gaiden 3 and its cutscenes will sometimes do some incredibly strong and long-lasting flickering. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of, bonus sensitivity and so on, so as an attempt at trying anything at all, I've dulled the flashing. By that I mean the bright parts, I kind of just took it down a bit, in the hopes that, it might do anything at all. I did a similar thing for the intro, although I noticed, unfortunately, after the fact, I did miss a couple of bits. It was very much a last second thing. But anyway, on we go. Oh, we're just on it. Here we are. Final NES Ninja Gaiden with some Metroid music. Irene stares at the city and whoa! What? And now Ryu's partly fed up of her. Ready. Oh, she's training to be a ninja. What's wrong, Irene? Don't you understand that this is the end for you? Yee! What are you doing? Ha ha ha! No one has seen what's going on there can live to tell about it. Well, Irene Liu, CIA analyst, deceased, killed on mission, Cardinal. Is this a picture in the CIA? Is this the side shot that didn't take anything else? Ryu Hayabusa, descendant of the Dragon Clan, eliminated Irene Liu at N3SH. I killed Irene? No! Someone or some fiend using my name killed Irene. Only my name, everything else. Picking my way through the dragnet, I tried to find the lab that Irene was investigating. The dragnet? Is it the dragon internet? What the fuck's the dragnet? I won't rest until I find who killed Irene and framed me, the most important part. In Ninja Gaiden Episode 3, the intro started again. Ninja Gaiden Episode 3, the Ancient Ship of Doom. They really don't want to linger in that menu. So, matters that need to be addressed first. Ninja Gaiden 3 had some changes in its Western release. I'm going to say Western release because I don't know where this game came out. I don't know if it only came out in the Americas, maybe just North America. I don't know if it came out in Europe, is what I'm saying. Changes were made, as was the style at the time. Be it for bullshit, oh, people are going to rent this game reasons or other. Changes were made to make this game more difficult than it originally was. I basically said balls to that, and I was curious to see if anyone had the Japanese version but in English. They don't. But what there is the English version modified to be like the Japanese version. You would think that you would want to do it the other way around. Translate the Japanese into English, replace the text. You'd think that would be the straightforward approach. No! At very least, the original... That's the thing. The original patch... I'm reading the stuff here, so I'll make sure I get all this correct. The original patch by Modzilla, which apparently this released back in 2012, maybe their specialty was in modifying the games and didn't quite know how to replace text. So basically, that patch in 2012, it restored damage levels, it restored the unlimited continues, and it also brought in the password system. All that was changed and removed. However, apparently this was not entirely thorough. So someone else came in and patched that version in 2020, which now enemy spawns and item pickups in terms of locations and quantity and type are all back to the Japanese version. Ryu now, I was reading this one verbatim, Ryu now respawns at the beginning of the stage he died on. I don't know what that means. Like, Ryu now respawns at the beginning of the stage he died on. I want to assume maybe the dash, like 1-2, it means if you die you respawn on 2. So I guess they made it harder that way, say no, you go back to 1 now. And then finally, spikes and quicksand now do 3 bars of damage. So, that is the version we are playing. If I did this correctly, I had to patch this myself. Which means we could be playing the original US version for all I bloody know. So let's get going. Oh, it's weird. This is very weird. Also very weird too to see the square, since it's also the same color as the PlayStation Square. That's odd. That is higher pitched. Yeah, so far as with Ninja Gaiden, we can go up. Do you think he's learned how to crawl over a ledge? I'm going to say no. We are in 1-1A. Alright. Oh! Okay. Again with the what's our enemy type? He's a man that runs at you. The football man has now transformed into bulbous armored man. So it turns out he's still a football player. That's just what they use in the NFL now. They wear big bubbles. And I suppose, speaking of big bubbles, our orbs have changed slightly now from this being red. I wonder if this game will be a flickering nightmare. Now, so it actually tells you what you're going to get now. So this fire is this. Yeah, that's bird. That's bird. What's bird? It's not bird. I love we're fighting technology. Good. This is a great start. Not quite. But we further segmented levels. Now we have act, stage, and then stage partition. I just noticed actually Ryu speaks now. He goes, "Ha, ha." All that time if Irene's opened them up. So we're trying to play, so when we, ooh, shit. Just exit signs all over the place. So we went from Ninja Gaiden 2 to 1.6, basically I'm trying to think this again. People don't talk about any Ninja Gaiden past the first one. The second game, as far as I'm concerned, a much better game. Than the first. When it comes to location, variety, and so on. As well as having his own bullshit, but without it being infuriating. Bosses remain, at least the initial boss remains easy. By the way, it turns out I quite like Ninja Gaiden 2, but first... This isn't an ordinary lab. Oh! I was like, oh, it's Ryu! Who's there? Don't be frightened. I want you to do something for me. Go to Castle Rock Fortress. To get there, you'll have to get past all the traps your enemy has set for you. Trust me, man that you met in the lab. Ryu, you're the only one who can make it. Who is the enemy? What is the Castle Rock Fortress? I don't have time to give you the details now. Once you get there, you'll learn all about Irene. Get going, Ryu, and hurry! Okay, well, it's all safe to assume the clones are involved, right? I mean, that's what it's going to be. The question is it... Oh, and a twist! That Irene is dead. It's actually a clone too! So then we can still have happy ending. Okay, we got Soldier immediately followed by a potential Mudman going bah! What are you? What are you? What? Oh, sorry, no, he has his tongue out. Whoa! Or does he have his tongue? No, that's his arm. It's just slightly cut off. The sprite barrier is too narrow. What the fuck's it? I feel like our enemy set is kind of jumped to the end of the game. All the sprites also a lot more detail to the environment as well. Also, we need to keep track of our environmental hazards. Ninja Gaiden 2 had one for pretty much every act. So we had quicksand, so that's a unique effect because you sink. Oops. Yeah. Okay, I was worried I wasn't able to hit that. What? Oh, sword just gives us better sword. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Nope, nope. They could have... I'm surprised at the lack of knockback on that fire. Yeah, you just come to a halt. That is not the Ninja Gaiden that I know. Oh god. Oh, see, this fire can actually go in multiple directions. No, there's MP, key upgrade, whatever. Here's life up. Uh-oh. Well, on the upside, we get to have the key again. Oh boy, all the way back here. So as I say, turns out, quite like Ninja Gaiden 2, in a way I wasn't expecting. Okay, that was just dumb. Also, he just fell through the world. Oh god, have I already screwed this up? Yes. Okay, he have to go to the right. Randomly. Whenever first I was using the Steam Deck, and suddenly HDR was forced, and I did not understand why. It just happened when I ended up docking the bloody thing. I saw the HDR and I thought, oh, that's weird, why can't I turn this off? And then I got curious and said, oh, well, CRT filters are a thing, for better and for worse. Always the problem is that they always overly darken the image. Now that HDR is on here, should I just give this a go and see what happens? And then the very first thing I went for some reason, I don't know why, was Ninja Gaiden. Well, specifically Ninja Gaiden 2. I just booted up to have a look, dick around, ended up playing the whole thing in one sitting. Much faster the second time round. The last stage, or last act I should say, still a bugger. Still bad at that. In fact, that made up the majority of my playtime. I think I got to the last act in maybe 40 minutes. May have been shorter than that actually. And yes, I'm amazed that I survived that as well. I played very recklessly. Oh boy! We have to go through that sequence every time! It's so long though! Damn it. Alright, how's he faced the right way, you dipshit? This is downward attacks. Yeah, that's, you really couldn't give him a second attack for, no? Okay. What is this place? Ha ha ha! It's been a long time. Oh, it's been a long time, Rebus. Go faster! Are the defenses around Castle Rock tough enough for you? No one has ever made it out of here alive, and no one ever will. The CIA? Evil? No. Was Irene here? You're the one who... I don't know what you're talking about. I heard that you killed Irene. We're bound to run into each other again before long. I hope you're still alive when we do. So long, Ryu. Just wait, faster! I won't rest until I find out the truth. Act 3. Oh! Right to left. What an environmental hazard this is. This is actually a very densely packed environment. How do we... Can I... Okay. Oh! Oh. That makes sense. Feckin' fish! At least they're not ghosts. Or maybe the ones we kill here will be the ghost fish of the future. It's a whole sorrow thing going on in Ninja Gaiden, very subtle like. Nobody ever picked up on it before. Yeah, this is, I was going to say, yeah, this is a game that's just kind of happening. Go over here. Save the state. The state has been saved. I'm an American hero. But that I mean, so Ninja Gaiden 2, in contrast to 1, it was a better game, as far as I'm concerned. I enjoyed it a lot more. But there was a little something that seemed to be missing. And I am feeling that even more here. Something is missing. Other than my ability to jump. However, as is well documented, a consistent problem. But I'm looking at this game and says, oh, look at this environment, look at the you compare it to the first game. The environment's lush in comparison. Oh, we can just drop down as well. Something in the game is missing. There's a level of intrigue that I am not finding. And I don't think it's not just diminishing returns. That's the whole thing I was wondering about. It's just a case. Is it just a case of it being played out? They didn't evolve that much, so people just got bored of them, and so the quality remained, but you know, too much of a good thing, etc. Okay, so what are you doing? Because, yeah, this does not... This is not connecting. Is the third game in the Ninja Gaiden series is doomed for bollocks? Just doomed for some kind of failure. Yeah, the no knockback is weird. That should have bumped me off into the water. Ninja Gaiden's got soft. And here's the thing though, like I look at the changes made, so why don't you play the original US version? See, that doesn't sound fun though. Like, oh, we increased the spawns. Oh, we made it so you have no continues. Oh, that's just bullshit. It's just... Alright, now we're at the water again. It's like as production values went up, any ability to design a level that's interesting went down. I'm curious to see if the game picks up in some capacity. I mean, maybe it's just a case of it's not even game quality at this point. Maybe it's just I've played 2 of these. It's another Ninja Gaiden. Maybe the quality is the same, but I don't think it is. What's beeping? Am I beeping? Is the timer beeping? I see he went in the door and said, oh, I'm going to go away now. He's like, ah, no, I'm not. Guess we climb. Yeah, let's do it. I'm slightly flummoxed. I feel nothing. Can I grab? Nope. Bollocks. See, that's a bit more what I expect, though that was a bit more lethargic. It's like I came and I'm starting to question myself now. This is where we're at. And so I think, wait, am I just not in the right mood for this? And see, no, I was enthusiastic for this. I was like, oh, we're starting Ninja Gaiden 3. I wonder how this is going to go. I wonder what it's going to be like. Where are we going to go narratively? Are we going to increase the amount of narrative and so on and so forth? Yeah, I'm so disconnected from the game. I'm not taking it seriously. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just disinterested. Yeah, I'm just, what the fuck's going on? It's... Yeah, what? I'm just... This isn't tricky. There's nothing here is tricky. Like, I went by it numerous times. It's just, I'm just... I just find this dull. Yeah, I just keep doing the same stupid mistake. And this was starting over. What's missing? What is not... What is causing this disconnect? What is it? This was not the angle I was anticipating. Okay, this is dumb. This is dumb. What is the game part still feels fine? Is the platforming less interesting? I mean, we haven't done any weird-ass jumps. You know, like, we haven't had the... drop down, angle slightly to the side while some dickhead with a gun is going to knock you off. We haven't had any interesting environmental stuff from 2. Like, we get reminded of it a little bit with the water. I'm just throwing. That was an accident. I take it. Take it. That was an accident, because I forgot I can't use the sword when hanging. Don't know why I went to meet him. Yep. Here we go again. Okay, he can shoot it out of his arsehole. He just doesn't take damage there. This is bad. And the game is unremarkable. That's all I can think of. It feels like it's going through the motions, and that's how I feel like I'm approaching it. And so I'm just... It feels off in every way. It does not feel like Ninja Gaiden. It looks like Ninja Gaiden. It's just... I don't know. I just don't care. I am walking face first into damage, and I'm not going, oh. I'm not going, oh no. Like, there's no part of me that it's just going, hey, should have dodged that probably, yeah. Probably not a good idea to take a good ball to the face, you know, but yeah, it happened. Yeah. I'm gonna get up for a bit and come back to see how I feel. I don't know. So, I took a break, as I said, and during it I played a little bit of both Ninja Gaidens 1 and 2. And immediately, I could tell that something was wrong with 3. The momentum was gone. There was no energy. The first 2 games have a driving force behind them. They want you to move. The first game in part due to its relentless enemy spawns, but 2 still had some aggression behind them. I then started up 3 for immediate comparison and had an instant query. What the feck have they done to the jump? So I had a closer look. Turns out, each Ninja Gaiden has different jump characteristics. Ninja Gaiden 1's jump is higher than 2's, though they both peak at practically the same time and land at the same time. Now let's look at them alongside Ninja Gaiden 3. Yeah. So I had a closer look. Here's some numbers. It was plainly evident just by looking, but it's nice to have the numbers to show just how much of an outlier 3 is. On every metric, 3 takes longer, and by God do you feel it. Now, a little note here on Ninja Gaiden 2's numbers, as it's odd, and I wasn't sure how to count it. You see, when you jump, Ryu stops for 3 frames, and then pops up by 1 pixel for 1 frame, before dropping back down by 1 pixel for a further 2 frames. So I wasn't sure where to call the apex of the jump. I settled on that initial 3 frame position, just because that 1 frame, 1 pixel blip is an oddity. But I digress. It feels like the floaty jump was ultimately for the ease of platforming. Ninja Gaiden 3 is, overall, from my relative limited experience, a detuned version of the Ninja Gaiden formula. So to ease the platforming would fall in line with that goal. If you recall our ascent, it was also almost trivial. Did I die during it? Yes, but it wasn't really because of the platforming. If we had one of the older jumps, more specifically imagine the second, the sequence would be a lot tighter from an execution standpoint. But of course, if a floaty jump is what we have, then we must design around a floaty jump. And what we have is a game that most certainly feels like it was designed around a floaty jump. It all plays out at relative half speed. Enemies are sparse and unaggressive in placement, because if they weren't, you would take so many hits just because you decided to jump, which in an action platformer you will be doing a lot of. Now, as we are playing a patched version, you may wonder about the American version of Ninja Gaiden 3. Sure, they cranked up the damage and added limited continues, but that version had more enemies. Do those extra bodies in some way bring back the spirit of before? I wondered that as well. But here's the thing. I messed up. Remember when I said I patched the game? I did. Halfway. The version I've been playing only has changes to damage and continues. Enemies were untouched. I mixed up the patched versions and grabbed the wrong one. I was worried that this was the case, so I redid the patching and the game was even easier. For example, there are no gunners in stage 2 at all. The ascent was trivial as opposed to not that bad. In comparison, it plainly shows what the American version is. A game that they made harder. The enemies feel like they were thrown in just to make the game harder. It's not more interesting, and that's the important part. I do not mind challenging games, as long as the challenge feels of substance. Which this doesn't. The added damage in enemies doesn't distract from the fact that Ninja Gaiden 3 is a worse feeling game than its predecessors. The dickhead design and middle fingers have been diminished or possibly outright removed. Remember, we're only at stage 3. Whatever lies ahead, what is undeniable is that the delightful snappiness that led us through our previous ninja escapades is gone along with them. And it hurts the game so much. Alright, here we are, we're back. We're back, and we are with the fully patched version, as I said. The difficulty was not more interesting. Right, whether or not that will change what happened if we get... Here's the thing though, I should state. There has been a decent gap. Oh, I'm gonna fall on with that. The decent gap means that I have kind of forgotten what I was kind of getting hung up on before. I remember the descent. I think there were also maybe a bit more fish, because I remember falling into the water a lot. No! Like that, but with fish. You see, what happened there is that I saw the dickhead on the platform ahead and went, oh wait, I need to deal with them. And it says, oh no! It is too late for me to retreat. I do hope my opinion of this game improves. But I'm not expecting it to. Is the thing that I was wondering is that first time round, is it... Is the game worse? Or is... Am I just tired of it? Is the formula run its course? Is this a Mega Man situation? Which is a very real possibility, as they're after all games very similar. As in, the 3 Ninja Gaiden games are very similar. Obviously, there are changes. Ooh, but like, I think a Mega Man, I think it's just, yeah, that was a good 2 games. I'm not caring on 3. Here's the thing. Ninja Gaiden, a lot like Mega Man. First game, oh, you can see what they're going for. Rough. Both in execution, but also challenge. But it's the purest form of the game. Especially in Mega Man's case, where it's just, here is the Electric Man, here is the Fire Man, here is the Ice Man. Not, and then try to figure out, of course, the responding weapons for weaknesses. And then you get into 2, it's just, what the fuck is a Crash Man? What do you want me to do with this Crash Man? What is crashing weak to? Is it better safety measures or a wall? be able to get that. Take it. Yeah. Right, oh shit. And like by the time of Mega Man, I should say, so Mega Man 1 I actually quite enjoyed. Again, difficulty, an arsehole, but I still liked it. Oh yeah, I forgot about down there for the life. Oh yeah, you dickheads, this right I forgot. Oh, get off the wall, you imbecile. Oh yeah, that's right, and they can face the opposite direction and still hit you. Also, they're not taking any damage, or is one of these real? Oh, this is... yeah. Alright, time to get to life. Anyway, then Mega Man 2 came along and says, ooh, so much slicker. Why did you jump? Why you see flying enemy and think, oh, I'm going to meet you in the air with my arse? Don't pass. Comes back. He also bopped me, the prick. This might be better, actually. He says he picks up the first power-up he sees. This is... oh, downward fire, right, I see. This is a very hateful boss. Alright, but to give us a life so outside of gross incompetence, we can keep doing this forever. We'll try the upward fire. Really, your choice of fire is, do you want to go up on the platforms or do you just want to stay on the ground? Maybe we go up and meet him. Did it again! It's a C orb! It's a slash orb! Oh no! When these things take damage, I don't get. I think it is just one of them will take damage. Yeah, this is a hateful boss. This is what this is. It's very early to be this much of a dick. In comparison to the first two, this is needlessly annoying. Although I do think the downward fire is ideal, actually. Oh no! You change how you approach it for just a little bit, and death immediately follows. What am I doing? What am I doing? Sort your shit out. This is a case of only one of them takes damage. Yeah, this is... This is just hateful. And yes, and now starting the thing says, no, the downward fire, not better. Up fire only. Because trying to stay up is just annoying, just for the water. Now I'm rushing it and things are going poorly because of it. Don't. Hey, you. Of course he lands right on top of me. There. Back stick. Turns out if you're not a dipshit, it's trivial. Who are you? So, you're my original. What? Come on, fight me. So you're the one who killed Irene and made me a murderer. So, what are you going to do about it? I'll get you. Ah. Wait a minute, I remember how this goes. Oh no! You're nothing but talk, aren't you? You! I don't just look like you. I've also acquired all of your strengths. Unfortunately, I can't sound like you consistently. Nor can I get rid of you just yet. Fosters! Orders. I'll answer your questions. I'm the one who eliminated Irene. We can't say murdered or killed on a Nintendo game or something. You! I'll use this information for this fight and the next time we meet. When and if you get to Castle Rock Fortress, you can manage the castle or fortress, I'll be ready for you. Later! What in the world was that? And what's waiting for me at Castle Rock? Small F Fortress. Act 4. Welcome to Clone Man stage. Don't know what Clone Man's going to be weak to. What the heck is this? Anyways, we have to go. I see. Yeah, we suddenly feel like inspired by Mega Man. We went from being Castlevania and Contra to what if some Mega Man too? And the as well, second in as well way. No, in a way, actually, I think of it, and more than that. Because Mega Man 2, of course, the inverse of Ninja Gaiden 3, if I'm remembering this correctly, where they made an easy mode for non-Japanese copies of the game. Oh, no! It's actually one as well. This is so much tricky platforming and this to deaths. It's a wonder they didn't put an extra life in here. Turns out they did. I just fell short of it. What the hell? Give me sword. What? Give me sword. What? Oh. What the hell happened there? What? Brian, what? I know what you weren't doing. What were you doing? Why you see Orb and think, well, give me though? I won't hand it over. I wonder if this jump is more like a Mega Man jump. I can't think now what that would be like. Nope. Slower. Oh, completely ignored you. They're really fond of these, I guess for lack of a better term, the putty men. Also, these scrolls, like in Ninja Gaiden 2, a lot more hidden. Here it's just, oh no, here it is. Should really have used the fire come to think of it, you know, to protect myself. I guess the floaty jump also makes that a little bit easier. It's been much, I suppose we've jumped up, but I think it's been much climbing. What the effect do you want from me here? Ah. Well. Wait. You can press up and right now and he just climbs. Oh shit. But look. Ha! It's so smooth and reliable. That's evil, turns out. Oh. Look, it's oh god. They finally sorted it out. Across 3 games, we've learned how the players should climb up and over a wall. Also, I actually quite like the music here. Next, oh, this is just irritating. That's what this is. I think it's getting annoying too because it's a chain. It's just, really, you should be able to go way around that yourself. You shouldn't have to drop down. Yeah, it's a big thick chain, but this means there's got big gaps for you to stand in. Ugh. I'm actually really into this music now. What is going on here? It feels like we've got Gundams, and suddenly we've got, I was going to say not gritty ships, but suddenly we've got a scrolling shooter ship that's coming out with a propeller on his arse. And I cannot move forward here. Nope. Ah, see, if this was old Ninja Gaiden, we would have died because the screen didn't scroll. But now we've got scrolling screens. Ah, this coward game. Again, enemy speeding up when you're on the same plane, is it? See, I'm now getting hit because I'm trying to figure out the logic of the mission. Logic of the enemies. Let's do that. Yeah, this is just hateful. Oh. That delays me, but we're fine. And we need to walk the whole way back. No, wait, no, don't. Idiot. Come on. Timing could be better. Wait for it. Nope. Nope. Take it. Hello! Are you hateful? I see. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. Oh! Alright, if we just don't get hit, it'll be fine. I'm willing to let that one hit slide, because the main thing we don't want is a spike up the arse. Damn it. Yeah. I've forgotten your voice is... I knew you'd come. I remember you. Sorry. I remember you. I'm Clancy. I've been working on the biohazard plan with Foster. I can't work with him anymore. He has secretly created a monster called a Bionoid. What's a Bionoid? There's an open seam between dimensions that was created when the demon died. Of course, an unlimited supply of life energy is flowing from the seam inside the ruins of the fortress. Foster has rebuilt the fortress and was doing transformation experiments with life energy. Bionoids are superhuman. What the hell does this keep going? That have been transformed with life energy. Was it a Bionoid that killed Irene? Yes. And Foster's in control of the Bionoids. I don't have the power to stop him. Ryu, you're my last hope. Stop, Foster! Act 5. Well, here we go. Managed to find a way to capital C castle, capital R rock, something, whatever it was, small F fortress. Yeah, I kind of see where the small F comes from. That big gap in right there. So this is Foster's Castle Rock Fortress. And it suddenly started raining. Okay. Do you think they increased the number of acts in this one as well? So each game gets one extra act. Can I grab you? Yes, you looked grabbable. Uh-oh. Yeah, is this a platform? No. To the right? To the right. Oops. I really wanted that. Yeah, this. I think now that I mentioned Mega Man, I started thinking about Mega Man. This really is Mega Man. Is that why it's worse? The downfall of Ninja Gaiden is not because the formula was inherently bad, it's because they decided to make it like Mega Man. A game series with 2 good games. Bloody hell, what are we doing here? What is this disaster? This is the original enemy count and it's a fucking mess. Oh, Pumpkin Man's back. You see, the great thing is we get hit so we get in our knockback state. But because the platform is moving, we continue to float away, unable to land. This is bullshit right here. This is Ninja Gaiden bullshit. It's still in here. Is there less of it? Yes, at least so far. Should have kept the vertical. Actually, that probably would have been ideal. Actually, this is ideal when I think about it. So yeah, let's take this. Let's just go on because we are eating a lot of shit. It's just oh god, we can't do anything until this goes down because Ryu doesn't have enough upward force on his jump. Yep, we just have to sit here and wait for this. Yeah. Take it. Damn you, game! Oh, good. Although it's all good for a little time. Okay, this time let's try killing things. A novel concept, I know. Come on, come on. Uh-oh. Whatever. These slow lizards, really hitful. Goes that way. Of course he goes that way. I'm stuck on the wall. I wanted to fall. Frick. On. Whoa. Did I walk forward there? I guess I was just staring at the floor. Well. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, no, the difficulty is definitely picked up. Oh, fuck off. Oh, right. This is a long level. Some would say too long. Wait for the very slow lizard to get out of the way. Oh, we're still going. Oh, sorry, I'm very confused. Come on out, faster! You're finished! Well, look who's here. It's Ryu. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of you. Imagine the bionoid I could make by blasting your tough Dragon Clan body with life energy. Okay. Instead, I'll extract the secret of Dragon Clan from your corpse, then I'll make a superior bionoid. Let's get started. That's fair enough, faster. Oh, that's Irene. That's fair enough, faster. Who are you? Irene. You're alive. There's too many voices. Did you think I would die that easily? Yes. I had been working with the army when I discovered all about his plan. It's no use trying to escape. You fools! You came all this way to get killed. Oh! I'll give you the real me and put back together. Gee, I wonder if they just... Ah! Impossible! Stand back, Irene, I'll do thing. I don't assume actually there's Irene saying impossible. Oh shit. Ah! Sir, stop with your projectile spam, you prick! Cease this! Doing flips that I couldn't possibly hope to achieve. Alright. That. And get close. Don't do that, you imbecile. We actually need to be far enough away to catch him here. No, I worry this is a multi-phaser. Just deal with it, you cocked it up, just wait. That's far enough, faster! What's that? Ha ha ha! Clancy! Good work, Ryu! And you too, Irene! What? Clancy, what are you doing? Call it what you like. I'm not turning these ruins over to anyone. You used us to get these ruins back. Ha ha ha. Right. I really should thank you. The subspace connection to the life energy is starting to open and I have to go now. The life energy and the secrets of the ruins will be mine. So long. Clancy, wait. X6. Irene. Get out of here. Now. I'll go after Clancy. I can't let him get control of that energy. I'm going with you. No! Faster! was torn to pieces by the power in the subspace. Of course. You need a special kind of power to make it in there. Because I knew all about this now for some reason. You have to get out of here. Quickly. Whatever that was. I'll come back alive. I promise. No, read this backwards. It's giving me a seizure. Help! Ah! And now we find ourselves in the crystal mines. These slick crystal mines. You know, ice crystal. Same difference. And so all these dipshits that we've been fighting up to this point, they also apparently have this, they're also special, are they? For fuck's sake. You fall. Alright, don't. Fair enough. Dick. This is a mess. This is a mess. I'm just leaving. This is whoa! I'm actually surprised they didn't do something like that, where it's just you come into a room and drop it and have to grab the wall or else you die. Oh, this is hateful. That's what this is. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure this is the fully patched version, because these enemy layouts are quite terrible. And this thinks just am I playing the correct version? This was the original intended number of enemies, yes? Bollocks. Nice. Oh, we're sinking into the fleshy walls. I mean, in a way that makes sense. This is a neat way of doing the fleshy rooms. This is some dickhead. Just you. Okay, so you can. If there's got a squared edge on it, it's a fall. Down. Maybe I can still. Also raised to talking about Mega Man. I was going to say, this is Mega Man 2 game. An improved game mechanically. The platforming and all less. I don't even remember how much the platform was actually bollocks in the original Mega Man. Definitely a hard game, but I can't remember now precisely why. But so Mega Man 1, enjoy the purity of 2. It's just a much refined game, and it shows, and also soundtrack, fantastic. Then, of course, as I say, probably most people did only play it as just, well, I'm going to play it in this first difficulty, I guess. I just thought the game had two difficulties. Like one was normal, and the other was just here's a hard mode to do after the fact because, you know, the original Mega Man. And it says, oh wait, no, it's not. The new normal, or whatever it's called, is the added difficulty. It's, oh. And I still haven't played through Mega Man 2 in the original difficulty, and now I'm gonna dabble down and says, oh yeah, this is most certainly harder. Well, I never tried it, and we need to try. Actually, I should. It's just alright, but now they have a better idea how to, you know, make a Mega Man game. But then we get to Mega Man 3. And I did not like Mega Man 3. At all. I didn't like it musically, I didn't like the stages, I did not like the boss fights. I did not finish it. I just played a decent amount of it. I also think I didn't like about Mega Man 3, the incredible amount of slowdown. Now it's possible. Oh wait, I have this. Bollocks. Ugh. It's possible that half the slowdown, see, I played it in the Anniversary Collection. And I remember that doing something, screwing up the games to some degree. But I can't recall what. He did not hit me. Oh god. This is going really poorly. See, over there is just a pickup. Yeah. Ugh. Just back off. How about that? Yeah, I'm really having a hard time getting the abilities to come out when I'm jumping. Give me that. Oh shit. Oh, there's something up there. No! I actually think that's a life. Oh, this is going to take a while. Well, yes, Mega Man 3, I find the stages less enjoyable. The bosses, just, yeah, it's just also the problem with Mega Man 3. My tolerance for Mega Man boss design went out the window. Also, a second problem too is actually I was getting fed up with using menus for weapon switches and so on. That thing is just, it's cumbersome. It's cumbersome enough where it's just, okay, I should experiment with weapons, but I don't want to because I just want to use the weapon. Oh, I didn't work. Oh, just, all that work. But the problem with the boss is I felt like half the time it says, alright, what's this boss attack plan? I'm going to run and jump at you, and I'm going to bump into you. And that felt like pretty much every boss, and it's just, alright. Can't be bothered with this. And then I never played another Mega Man game after that. I am content with having played 1 and 2. Since I know after 3, it's all downhill. So I guess for me, after 2, it's all downhill. And I don't know how people generally feel about 9 and 10. And I think 11's supposed to be okay. But as of the original 8, I'm fine, having only played the first 2. Dick. And now, we begin editing. This is about to starting over. Oh, it's going so well. we go.
Well, Ryu, you finally made it. You're supposed to be dead. Ah!
I used all my strength, but once here, I was brought back.
I used all my strength, but once brought back to life by the energy.
In fact, man, I don't know.
Look at this fantastic body. Oh, I'm so sexy. I've transmuted into a super bean. I'll prove it by killing you.
I don't know who you are. Go ahead and try, dickhead. I won't be beaten by the likes of you. I'm gonna run at you. Okay. Great, I'm all the way back here. I guess we'll go this so we can get the extra life. Do your thing, would you big spoot and gobshite? An extra life's there. Aha! And everyone's a problem. Where I don't know what to do. I guess I could jump back. Give myself more ground to work with. Yeah. Uh-oh. Downward fire will be better. I take that back. Downward fire appears to be a hindrance. This is an annoying fight. I don't necessarily think it's going to be a hard one, just annoying. I'm still sinking. What? So, Ryu, Ryu, my visitor, you made it here after. Where the fuck am I? Can't see. What the hell? I have to compliment you for making it through the subspace. You were just a little too late. I've already made the energy mine. I'll show the world the power of these ruins. Yes. Do you have any idea what these ruins really are? We're still inside the ruins. We're inside a dimensional warship. What?
What?
These super-dimensional ruins are the foundation upon which a new world will be created. It's the new source of all life. The time has come. See for yourself. Act 7. What on earth is that? That's a good question, Irene. That is a good question. Now do you understand the power of this dimensional warship? Not really. The new age is about to begin, and you get to stay behind.
What? Oh.
And suddenly it looks less rocky and or fleshy, and suddenly this becomes just like a regular ass warship. Yeah, this game's going by a lot faster than 2. Turns out, having, for all intents and purposes, an infinite supply of lives and getting to do the boss rather quickly after another. You can get through it a lot faster. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just... Again, it's that thing, this game, this thing, I was thinking, well, I'm not as cold on it as I was. I think taking the time to understand what's happening in this game mechanically, actually helped a lot. But I was thinking a lot of levels just to be kind of... yeah. Again, they try to do something more different, like having a fleshy zone that you sink into was neat. But like, it's kind of a repeat of the beginning of stage 2 where you have the sand. Granted, they didn't really lean too heavily on that. Where am I supposed to go here? Hey crap, you know. Am I just supposed to float my way over? Yes. Just a surprisingly tight jump. Yes. Bop beep bop beep bop boop whoopa wah. As they say in the ninja trade. Oh god. Get up, Ryu. Oh, it's so much easier now. You just hold up in the direction you want to go and then he just goes over. So sometimes it seems to not want to. But yeah, as of right now, my opinion on Ninja Gaiden 3 is very much, it's fine. Like, now that I think about it, there's been no birds or anything, has there? I mean, the closer we get to these drones, I guess. They're the next generation of bird. Mechanical birds. But I suppose actually that fits into a lot of this game where a lot of it is just, and now robots. Now I think about it as well, starting thinking about 2. Like 2's, what's the gimmick? 2's gimmick was more focused on environmental stuff, but also more specifically the clones. This game does not have the clones, so a surprising reduction in flash and sprites, or flicker sprites, I should say. Oh god. So strange thing, what's this game's thing? I realize it's just the sword power up. Well, it's the sword power up, and it's the clinging on to pipes. Along with the natural evolution of now you can climb ledges better. So upward fire does down fire. Arse. I'm trying to think, well, what gimmick's better? I don't know. In a way, the sword's better because, you know, it's not falling up the screen with a bunch of bullshit, making it hard to read what's going on. But also, they give out the sword so readily that it's just kind of... not that special, you know? But like having the sword with extra range is of course lovely. Uh-oh. Also, it's just dawned on me. We're in Act 7. Do you think there's an Act 8? Arse. Because this is, well, it's looking rather short is what I'm trying to say. Granted, this could be a parade of bollocks. Okay, and this is a parade of poor decisions. I don't even know what that was. To be honest, I guess it was just belligerence. Which I don't know why I would even consider a possibility in a Ninja Gaiden, regardless of how much easier this feels in comparison. But here we are. You could back off and all. Back it. Oh wait, that's the door. Oh, just back off. Won't trust the game that the up and down is relevant? Why couldn't you just make it if you keep holding up, you just go over? Hey, you lads, come here. Let's not rush it. Yeah! We can't make it though. And that's the important part. We can make it. And I would rather do everything in my power to skip. You still don't have much air control. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it! I just feel like I should hold on to this. That was very close. Okay, we just need to dab our way in. Yeah! Aha! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, just you come to me. Back up. See, this feels more like I would expect from Ninja Gaiden. The pestilence. The hateful jumps. Surrounded by dickheads. And all manner of instant death. Oh boy. Ah! Just do that. Just do this. Hope for the best. I need you! Yes! Ah! Oh no! There's one element I hate in every Ninja Gaiden. Hey, use this ability. Oh, did you hit something to pick up? Oh, we're just going to cancel out what you're using now. Does it matter that it's on fucking screen? Fire your volley. Oh, do I? Can I jump down these? Oh, I can. If I did that before, I completely forgot about it. Okay, so we, in theory, have infinite lives for the boss. He's not the boss. Ah, bugger. Yeah. The music has also now gone very Mega Man. Now, part of the notes, it did say that these were reduced to 3. Do you think there were insta-death in the American version? Oh no! He trampled on my fingers! Ah, you fucking things again. Yeah. Please go down. What do I do? Okay, wait now. Now we wait. Now we play the waiting game. Spike go up. Spike go down. God, this is long. Oh, I wasn't... Okay.
Dodgy floors, dodgy floors. We are going to be here for a while. I see a full Act 7 restart incoming. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to use this immediately. You just need to go away. Unfortunately, I can no longer scooch up the wall. Okay, just wait. Do not panic, just wait. Okay, we got another one of these. I should have threw out a shuriken. I shoot a shuriken. This is just very awkward, I just don't know. God, you need such a clean input! Too much flying bullshit! Ah. Well, who's ready to see 7-1 again? Oh God, it keeps going! Wait, what? Yeah! Just heck off. What a mess! What do we do? Spikes! 3 paths. This one feels like it should have something up it. This is the most obvious path that we can't use because Ryu just doesn't want to click. What is your problem with this wall? You must tell him that. Now we wait for the vector spikes. Go up. Just use it. Just use it. Oh, this is going to be tight. Go away, please. Oh my God, it keeps going. Oh, goody, one of these. Well, this is why they made a floaty jump. Uh-oh. Those things have a gun, but they never use it. Downward fire. Shuriken, upward fire. Shuriken or upward fire. Boss. Hey, Bruce, you didn't really get this far. I don't know who I am. Where is Clancy? You're Clancy!
Look at this body full of super life power! Listen carefully to you. I want to protect the earth from humans. Humans are weak and disgusting little creatures who love to fight. You know they should be wiped out, don't you? Here, join me. I'll even let you bring a perfect human to ride the shows. Once the earth is cleansed of humans, we can start a new world.
reason can ever excuse destruction and slaughter of mankind. The only thing that's going to get destroyed is you and this dimensional warship. Oh, not the two fucking platforms and floaty bullshit. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. It's so long. It's so long. And remember, if this was the American version, limited continues. I'm going to give this a few. Oh, here's the thing. I'm going to give this a few proper shakes. I need to see if I can at least beat what I'm assuming to be the first boss. I'm just worried that this is. I'm worried I'm just going to lose patience with the game. And it's like, yes, I could do this eventually. I feel confident saying that in terms of, getting there. It's just a matter of, should I just save the time? It was a good run. Had to end eventually. What happened to the shuriken? I threw it. But it sound. I thought I heard it. But nothing happened. Did I throw it and then go into it and immediately removed it? What? What? I'm getting through this pretty easily. Well, relatively speaking. It just takes time. But I'm getting there. This part, though, this part is a prick. Also, don't know if you noticed it there. We were really out of time. Even if I managed to get through this, I was not getting through C. There was a C, wasn't there? 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Oh! Take that, you shitty Gundam. So that's your real form, a feckin' wall, I might have known! Prepare to die, Clancy! Oh, for feck's sake, it's another one of these bloody things. Okay. Okay. We have one chance at this. We have one chance at this, and then we have to do it all again. Then it could be like Ninja Gaiden 2, where the boss will start on the wall, the back wall. But we'll have to go through all the 7 again. And there's a lot of 7 to go through. Oh. Okay, the upside is we do get a refill and everything. Like we get full Ninpo back. We're going to get fully charged along the way. Fire seems probably the safe option again, since he is on the wall. He's always up. I feel like we'll be grand. Now, phase 3. Phase 3. Let's not be so certain, because we do. If we had another life, then I could say, oh, maybe phase 3 would be fine. But we don't. So maybe we could be lucky. Please be lucky. If you have a problem in life, just remember, fling a shit ton of fire at it. You know damn well that's not it though. Finally! Hey, what's this? It's another fucking seizure is what it is. Of course. Of fucking course. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, he's got fucking reflecting shots. Grit. Oh no. Oh no. It's probably like the other ones. There's an orb in there. We need to destroy the knot head. It probably won't skitter away. And then we fight the orb. Oh, but we have to do it all again. Here we go. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Bah! I'm just rushing this. I just need to. I'm just going to start over. If I'm losing a life on the first screen, that's not a good sign. I'm just not thinking. I'm just pushing. I'm trying to push forward. I'm just holding forward to it. It's not it's not working as... I'm just trying to get back to the boss. And unfortunately, would you believe it? I'm getting the opposite. You know, it's great that I can recognize the problem. It's just unfortunate I can't seem to do anything meaningful with this realization. I just wasn't thinking. I just wasn't thinking. It's fine. It's not fine. It's been a while since we had one of those. I don't know why this still happens to me, where sometimes I do not push forward long enough. I keep thinking, there's the wall, release. There's the floor, I'm dead. The problem in this part is I'm panicking and not just taking. I should just be taking care of them. It's like my only two things I've done here is panic. Heck's sake. It's panic and use the fire, or the fire shield. Unfortunately, only Sonic really doesn't have access to the water or electric shields. Only the fire. I thought he despawned. I thought he was gone. He was most certainly not. Oh, fucking hell. I'm going on ahead this time. Here's the thing. Are there a few rough spots? Yes. Is there one patch that is absolutely comprised of sandpaper? Also yes. But I am getting better. I'm getting through this faster. Well. We did get an extra life though, so I suppose there's that. Pretty much the game saying, alright, have you learned your lesson? No. Well, that's the end of this run. I mean, I'm going to keep going, but you know, I suppose there is one life ahead. Let's be optimistic, there's a life ahead. Where are you prick? Okay, now to get through all of this with 2 lives. Oh boy! See, here's the thing. I've started to develop a tactic for this. It's unfortunately one that is completely reliant on having a shuriken. You see, he comes from the left. And so if I take the hit, but he ends up on the right. And if he ends up on the right, that means both of them together. And so then I just need to throw off one shuriken and we'll be fine. Now obviously this is not how it's intended to go, but as you can see, it is something I can do. Unfortunately, it's entirely contingent on me losing a life. Which apparently I'm on the precipice of doing at every fucking moment. This part though, we'll see. I thought, why did I think they were there? Ah, reprieve. Oh, wait, no. Ah. Just need a second. Okay, so what do? We only got one shot at this. I'm trying to. We have fire. It's fire. So here's the thing. He's flying, but I don't know if I can do damage. You know, it's that thing that says, "Oh, I can do the fire," but maybe the spells don't work until you get past. Like, basically, when you remove the head of the previous walls, then you could do something. Now, of course, in this game's case, the wall was the second phase, a back wall. This time, now it's. I suppose the first game too wasn't a wall. It was a side-on thing. Was just it became a wall in two, because bigger, better, waller. I mean, do we get a shuriken ahead? I'm going to go with fire because I can spam it and hope for the best. Time fire, oh fire. Time fire, he spends time in the ground, but no, stay with fire. Go away! Oh shit. There's bloody one here, for fuck's sake. Wait. Do I want the shuriken? The shuriken we can maximize a cast, but there is a lot of time. But we can spam fire. Oh. Alright, you fucking prick, you're putting them in the ground now. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh no, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. These fucking Atari 2600 lasers. No, don't jump! I don't know how the collision didn't kill. And he falls into the ocean. See, look at this. This looks like insect-like. Yet what we saw was just, here's some fucking beams. Ah, the new sun. That's going to destroy it. How do we make it fall? This time, lads, we're supposed to be on a warship. I don't know. Crashes and blows up and it falls over. Oh, fuck him out. I don't know. This is the end of Clancy and Foster and their sinister plan. I'll never understand why people make and pursue evil plans until they wind up dead. Well, because they don't plan that wind up dead, I would imagine. humans are always striving to achieve. All of creatures living on Earth in all worlds can never be just a part of someone's plans. Fortunately, mankind is never foolish enough to wipe itself out to achieve some ambition. I don't know who says, being with you like this makes me want to thank all the living beings in this world. That's my one desire. A new day is about to begin. Is it? Was daytime earlier, was it not? What? You know, you really shouldn't stare directly at the sun. And that is Ninja Gaiden 3. And that, by extension, is the conclusion. Sort of. I'll probably do an extra thing, but in terms of the main idea of this whole thing, playing the NES trilogy, it is done. But first, let's talk about Ninja Gaiden 3. Let me tell you, Act 7 was the first time in this whole game where I was having fun. Everything up to this point, like once I acclimated to what the game was, I started to say, alright fine, we'll go along with this. Act 7 is the first time I was having fun again. It reminded me, it was, okay, some parts it says, alright, you're just a dick here. Like that section where I kept down with the platforms that go out from under you, where my solution was, I don't know, what if I get hit and then have a shuriken? Not advisable as a strategy, but it can work. But this act is the first time. All right, we're doing platforming things. We're doing execution. We're leaning more on execution. The platform is more interesting, like that little section where I was just feller in the touch so we can land the platform and jump up to grab the other platform. It was fun to engage with. Where was that for the rest of the fucking game? It's the thing, my misgivings about, oh, look how long this is, and so on, and having to go back to the beginning of Act 7 over and over again. Okay, 91, I was wondering, does that put it up against Mega Man 3? This one is on the topic of Mega Man, this game, is that... Well, Ninja Gaiden 2 was 1990, so it was post Mega Man 2. Say, oh lads, we've been making Contra Castlevania, but Mega Man though, Mega Man 2, what if we make a Ninja Man? Gaiden. Woo! And so Floaty Jump was born. But like, that's the thing, the Floaty Jump, in Act 7, the Floaty Jump made sense. Because the platforming started to feel like there's bigger gaps. There was that, like, without the floaty jump, what I was doing again with the fellering to miss the bad walls to land the platform would have been a pain in the arse with all our jumps. Here was just, it was a lot more manageable. So if the game utilized that more, I would be more forgiving of the floaty jump. But they didn't. And also, we were done with this a lot faster than the older games. Like, obviously faster than 1. I had to resort to cheating for 1. But even 2, it's like... I can see why they bumped the difficulty and threw pile of enemies on to just effectively drag the game out. But again, that's not interesting difficulty. It's just, well, we made it harder it's because the game's short. Great. Again, maybe in some places it would be more interesting, but I feel like my main problem with this game is the level design is just a lot flatter, and also the story. Less interesting. Not necessarily less interesting, but with 2, they really leaned on the story. Like, they really leaned on the amount of cutscenes in the middle of a mission after mission. But, yeah. Start, middle, and end of mission cutscenes were a thing in 2. And I feel like the story had more intrigue and twists and turns, whereas this was just, I'm in a lab. It should, in theory, Irene getting killed by Ryu should lead to something, but at the same time, it's like you know it's not, and then you very quickly get to, a clone. And it's like, Jackio was more of a villain than Clancy. It was just Clancy. Here's man in lab. Can we trust man we found in lab? Oh no, weird. And like they brought Foster back, but like, I guess. But like you think about the end of Ninja Gaiden 2, you think about that back and forth with Irene and the man of many voices. You can think about that in the middle of the mission, we're going back and forth for them, see what's happening to them, and then it's just, oh no, the Jackio is there, or whoever the heck he's supposed to be at that point. And then him dying, it's so dramatic, and it's not there. A lot of Ninja Gaiden 3 feels like obligation rather than we want to make a Ninja Gaiden 3. So at the end of all of this, and it's very safe for me to say, Ninja Gaiden 2, the best Ninja Gaiden of the NES, Ninja Gaiden 1, the second best, and Ninja Gaiden 3, not best, not in the running. Third, it's the third game. It is the third game in release. It is the third game in quality. I'm glad I've seen them, because then I started thinking, alright, this all started out, I never played Ninja Gaiden 1, people don't talk about anything after 1, let's see why. 2, and here's the thing, why do people not talk about anything past 1? Is because 1 was the first one. I think that's pretty much it. People played the first one and, cutscenes, and then fewer people played 2, and people did play 2, it says, yeah, it's like the first game, but better. There's nothing newer about it. Like, there's the cutscenes. People were saying, oh, cutscenes in my video game? What is this? Story? And it's just, yeah, that's just what Ninja Gaiden does. So in 2, there's no surprise there. It's a continuation of the idea. And Ninja Gaiden 2 is a lot of that. Refined, I think, gameplay-wise, it is stronger, it's more evenly laid out in its difficulty. And it's just a more thoroughly start-to-finish enjoyable game. 1 can be enjoyable until you get to the end, and then it's misery. Ninja Gaiden 3 feels like a non-entity until the end. It's like it's a lot like Ninja Gaiden 1 in terms of difficulty, where it's easy, generally speaking. There's little blips here and there, maybe. But then once you get to the end of the game, then suddenly it's just, no, we want to be hard now. Ninja Gaiden 1 was that, but it just felt like the entirety of the team was flipping you off as you did it. Whereas Ninja Gaiden 3 feels like, no, we're going to actually put a level in now where there's going to be challenge. And it doesn't feel bullshit. It's just part endurance. But like, it's not a bad... Ninja Gaiden 3 isn't a bad game by any stretch. It's fine. And like, so I understand why Ninja Gaiden 3 would be mostly forgotten or now unspoken of. But 2 is a much better game than 1 and 3. But anyway, we're going around in circles. That's Ninja Gaiden 1, that's Ninja Gaiden 2, that's Ninja Gaiden 3. That is the NES trilogy. That is this whim complete. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, may you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or indeed night. Now we hope that Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a quality game. And I guess by extension, we also hope that Ninja Gaiden 4 is a quality game. But that would be a matter for a different day. For now, goodbye.